right, race fans, hey, you know what time it is. It's going to Johnny broadcasting live from the Fortune Speed with the Ministry of Speed, Phoenix Sports, which, of course, the great spirit walks around here in San Antonio, doing the East Year's Porsche Cup Series. Today.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hey, there you are. Christopher, what's up?
All right.
Getting
things organized here.
Awesome. I'm streaming as well, so it'd be like a double stream.
Okay,
So
cool.
We kind of hang out together and like skip through the grass here. There you are. So what's going on up there in Dallas? How's the weather up there?
It's chilly, man.
Chilly. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think of the Porsche Cup Series, man? You got Bird in second place here, and I think Chris Bourne is in first place, but he's not here, so that's a good thing, I guess, for Derek.
Yeah, I mean, Derek, and he's relentless on the Porsche. I mean, that's his car, right?
Yeah, he's going to be relentless here. Yeah, he definitely is. But you know, some of these other guys like Thomas Ritter, they've been practicing a lot, and I've been watching them practice, and they're pretty quick. So we'll see what happens. Then you got wild cards like Aaron Shannon out there, Mike Lefesky. You know, these guys, just anything can happen. You know, with these guys out the track. So,
absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna start to open my stream here.
So how was your race of the day? I mean, it was Saturday. I guess I missed it. But how did you turn out there in the McLaren?
I was. I don't remember. Where did I turn out?
I know you're qualifying well.
I did pretty good. I think I was in like 9th.
Okay, top 10.
Yeah, I think I was in. Yeah.
Well, your last few runs, like I said, just been a steady improvement from what I was watching. And I mean, your McLaren is coming up there. It's running strong. It's competing. It's not, you know, it's not just a fluke. You're up there, man. You got the skills. You're showing it. And you know, that's what I was pulling for you there, man. I had my Christopher shirt on and everything, and hat. Ready to go.
Yeah, this weekend I won't race. This Snetterton, I just can't. I mean, that track is just. I don't want to. I've been focusing on other things, but Snetterton is just too hard.
That's what I tell these guys. Snetterton is a brutal track. I mean, it really is. I mean, it's flat and there's no braking points for me. I can't adjust to it at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Much just trying to make speed or anything like that. You know, these guys behind, they're gonna be running us over, and I'll just get out of the way. I'll watch.
Yeah.
So we're going to Mount Panorama after this one.
Imola.
Oh, nice! Even better. Now that's a track I like.
Yeah, Imola is. And then after that, it's Spa and then Silverstone. So it's all these classic tracks coming up.
Right. So that's going to be interesting to watch. I mean, you know, with these big, like I said, big tracks. Oh, Chris Bourne is here. So he is here. The points leader is here.
Oh yeah, I've seen him now. Yeah.
Okay. So he's already setting the standard there. Derek Bird takes that stop. Oh, he took that spot away from him at the last possible second. I think maybe didn't do it.
Yeah, they just reset the.
Wow. I love it. I love racing, man.
It's fun.
All right, there we are. Yeah. Who's that? Well, here we are. That can't be the right thing here. Can it? No, we can't.
No, they haven't started yet.
So it's 1 o'clock our time, right? It's going to be 1 our time right now, right? I mean,
yeah, that's when qualifying starts.
It's going to start. It's going to be 1 o'clock.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Yeah, so I got to. What time did you say? I got to read it real well. Need somebody to. So this is the official qualifying now, starting. Yeah, there you go.
On 10 minutes, it starts in 10 minutes,
Okay.
so it's not yet.
Well, it said the time was up, but I guess whatever, that's fine. So there was an issue with the room crashing or lagging out or something like that? I thought I heard Jeremy mention something like that a year ago.
No, yeah, it was last Friday. They couldn't set it properly, so for some reason, so they had to set it to 50 minutes, and like basically the setup we have for Group 1. So that's what happened. So, but now they have it set up so it's a 40-minute race and there's no pit stops. So just straight up racing.
So no pit stops. They don't have to pit if they need to.
Yeah, they don't have to pit.
Yeah, that's what happened to Derek Bird and Max Power the other day or a couple weeks back at Spa. I think it was. Nobody pitted but them, and so they were in the lead and they pitted and everybody else didn't. So it was that was bad for them. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the boys' room, so I'm gonna mute myself here.
Mr. Bourne out here on the track. We set a time yet. It was on the out lap. You shouldn't see too much close side by side in Porsche Cup or any kind of qualifying for the seniors, right? You guys have to give each other a lot of room, separate the cars, so everybody has a good opportunity to get the best time in. The points leader right now. Mr. Bourne. Yeah, crossing the stripe now, so he's on his hot lap now. Let's see where he's at. The protagonist in the drama here, Derek Bird. King of the Porsche Cup Series. King of the Porsche Cup, or sorry, Porsche car, should I say. They should be pretty close to each other there. Yeah. So, okay. Let's see. For sure now. Oh, that's what I'm trying to get Mr. Bourne there. Because right there, Ollie Oz with the 152, 477. But here comes Mr. Bourne across the stripe. And not yet. Not yet. Oh, that's going to be Bird across the stripe first.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, awesome. And Derek Bird on the top with a 150.012. Not bad. Mr. Bourne's coming right behind him like a freight train.
Yeah, I think it's going to be about Bourne and Derek today, for sure.
Yeah. I agree. Unless somebody else can step all the way up. But, I mean, these guys are good, but I mean, you know, just to be frank, you know, they're not. These guys are. I mean, Derek Bird and Chris Bourne are like specialists when it comes to this kind of thing, man. These guys are relentless, man, brutal.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I see them coming at you and go, get out of the way. Get out of the way. There's no point in trying to hold them up or trying to do anything like that. We'll get around you. So I'll end up in the caution out here. He sold the track. I wonder if we know. Let's find out. Sure did. Just hit those rumble strips that went off in the wall there, but he should be all right. Looks like he stopped before the wall. Yeah, he's got some cars flashing by, but he's good. He's back on the track and he's moving forward. So, oh, now you want to talk about track, man. So the Bird is the word right now with a 150.012. And Kevin Torrance is off the Atomic Kiwi. So I see you have a few of your fellow countrymen racing here in the GT3 class. Kassan and then the other guy, what's his name? I can't pronounce his name, but Tony something?
Yeah, I think he's from Finland.
Oh, Finland? Okay. So there was another guy. There was another Swedish guy in here.
Yeah, Kansund.
Kansund, but there was one more, isn't there? One more? No.
It used to be quite a few.
Yeah, Kansund, he's pretty fast. He's
Yeah.
His game there.
Yeah, he's fast.
But all you guys from that area of the world are fast, man. I mean, Finnish guys,
Oh yeah, they're really. I mean, they're still into racing there. It's a small country, and I mean,
yeah.
the number of Formula One races they have had from Finland is amazing.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine that's a Formula One sports broadcaster there, or commentator, or he writes. He's a sports writer. In other words, he has a blog on some magazine that, it's a website magazine basically, and he writes all about Formula One there. But the guy's really smart. He used to co-commentate with me on a league that we used to watch and commentate for. And he's like the Mr. Spock of Formula One. You know, he knows all things.
Yeah.
And I said, "How are you so good?" He said, "Man, it snows here. We're snowed in like 8 months of the year, man." You know what I'm saying? So I got nothing else to do but do that. There's a great sim racer too. Just lap after lap after lap, and that's all they do. Like I said, I know, because when you're snowed in, I mean, what else is there to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Stay
inside.
I used to race his dad. His dad was like 70-something years old, and he would always watch in the background. He was watching the races, and he would always say, that I was a crazy commentator because his son would translate for him. And so one day I said, "Well, tell your dad he wants to race." His dad said, "All right." So he didn't really know how to race, sim. So he was, "Well, I'll teach him, and then we'll race in a month." And I said, "Okay." And so the month came, and I barely won. I said, "Hold on a minute, there's something wrong here." Well, he didn't know how to race, and all of a sudden he's that good. I said, "That's no fair. That's like Michael Schumacher teaching somebody how to race, and then going against me. I don't know. I had no teacher." So the next race he beat me, and so it was back and forth like that for like maybe, I don't know, most of the year. Every other week we raced, and oh my God, I have streams on my channel. It was so much fun racing him. We would just compete, laugh, and just have a good time. But
sounds fun.
He's an older guy, but yeah. Anyway, back to the race here. What are you doing? Sitting it up, or you just kind of hanging out, or watching it, or what are you doing here?
Yeah, so I'm gonna start here. So I'm gonna do my intro, and I'm gonna mute you for a moment, and then I'll be back to you.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. All right, we have Johnny in here. Let's get you talking, Johnny, and I can see if I have correct levels on you. Can you hear me, Johnny? All right, we'll see when we get Johnny in here. So, yeah, Derek Bird is obviously one to look at. Chris Bourne as well, sitting in the pits right now. So 10 cars on track, so I don't think we're gonna have much trouble. And I'm gonna test the chat and see if that shows up. Hey! Yeah, so we're live here, so welcome, Johnny.
All right, well, thanks for having me over. It's the first time I've commentated with you, and I really appreciate the opportunity to commentate next to the greatest commentator in all of East Year's racing.
Oh, wow. That's big. I'm testing something here. We're actually going to have chat visible on the screen, because sometimes, you know, I see the chat and I respond to the chat, and people don't really know the context of what I'm talking about if I talk to people on the chat. So hopefully that seems like it's working out. So
I don't know how to do that.
yeah, we're broadcasting on YouTube and Twitch, so anyone can see it, see the action there. And we also have the pit wall. You can go to pit wall and see the action there, more detailed timing than what you see on screen. So
it's a big thing. It's a big opportunity to watch some racing from all directions.
Yeah. And we have races from all parts of the world. So we have New Zealand, we have Canada, Great Britain. Yeah, I think we have, how many Canadians? We have four or five Canadians.
And then you say A? Canadians A?
Hey, Canadians, eh?
Canadians A? Yeah. It's definitely an international field for sure. So you have New Zealand, Australia. What is OB? What is that OB?
Well, I think that's just that's his sponsor. I think what it is, but he's from Britain.
Yeah, I guess okay. So Great Britain, and of course you have Derek Bird from the same place. So you got quite a span of things. But you know who we don't have here is any Americans.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know why that is.
Well, the only American that can drive a Porsche is Patrick Long, and he's not seen his number yet.
Yeah, we need more people on the Porsche.
You know, I like the Porsche. It's a great car. It's just, like I said, this car, this little car is kind of like it's difficult to drive. I've never really driven it competitively. I've tried to take a spin in it, and I just couldn't get the handle of it. But that's just me, I guess.
Yeah, it's the rear end is, that's what you have to control on. It's just, it's difficult.
All right, well, there you go. So I've got Derek Bird on I'm watching Kevin Torrance right now.
Yeah, Derek put the fastest time right now, 1:51.85.
So what happened to Chris Warren?
Yeah, he hasn't clocked time yet. Yeah, he was sitting in the pits for a little bit.
Whoa! A tank slapping there from Chris Warren. I'm sorry. Wow. Holy smoke. Around the corner he came, and that front end just snapped loose, and he saved it. Wow, that was scary. That was what do y'all call it, a Code Brown moment?
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of Code Brown, where's Don Queen at? That's what we need to know.
Yeah, I don't think he has been driving the Porsche at all.
No, he didn't. He was in, I thought I saw him at Kyalami, but I could be mistaken. That's a GT4 class. So we got one around here. That's Ali Oz in the grass again.
Yeah, he's out there mowing the lawn.
Yeah. So he comes around a little too hot. This is the same place Chris Warren almost lost it. So the track must be greasy there or something. Must be hot, getting warm, and now I heard Jeremy say that it takes 2 laps for these tires to come in, more or less. Two laps.
Yeah, for sure. Derek is on a good lap. Well, he's into the 149, 149.8.
He's the fastest lap out there. This is his car. I mean,
that's the 100 he always drives.
Chris catching it's going to be the other way around. Yesterday was Derek trying to catch Chris, and now it's going to be Chris trying to catch Derek.
Yeah, Chris is on a hot lap now. He's up 0.7 almost. That would be he wouldn't touch Derek on that anyway. Yeah, it's not an easy track. I mean, you have this fast right-hander he's going through here, and then out on the, I think it's called the Goodyear Straight, Bentley Straight, that's what it is. And then he's coming under the bridge, that's the Brundle turn, that's, you know, the Martin Brundle race car driver. And then a quick right-hander, doing good there. He's up 1.2 now. So he's into provisional pole territory. If he can keep this 1.2, he's up. Oh, he's sliding around.
This could be some money. Well, maybe he lost traction if you go trying.
Oh yeah, that's turn. Come on, getting on the throttle. Oh, he's up one. He's going to take the provisional pole on this.
Hurry up. Back around.
There is 1.7.
Wow. Let's go look at Mr. Becker after what happened to him. Same thing, just go a slow, lazy turn. These guys are just going off the track. So laying that power down too soon, I think that back end is kind of washing out around it. And there's Jeremy off in the grass there.
Yeah, he went.
Oh, that's a nice paint job in my car. I like that shoulder. And Bird in the grass. Look out here.
Yeah, he disqualified his lap. Torrance is up 0.7, but his best was 155, so that wouldn't really give him anything better than where he's racing at right now. He's P8.
They had plenty time, 6 minutes and 52 seconds. Is that right? That's right.
Yeah, that's what they have left. So.
Wow. So Bird, look at that. Look how close they are between Bird and Warren.
It's 1/10.
How fast is 1/10 of a second? That's not even a breath of air. That's a sheet of paper thing. That's ridiculous. Wow. So Howard's he's trying, and he's within a second. Barely within a second. And then Jeremy, he's doing pretty good at P4. Thomas Jr. P5. Last P6. Back P7. Kevin Points P8. Mike Petesky and Aaron Shannon, the wild card. Shannon's like a bottle rocket with a stick.
Yeah, Shannon he's P7. He was 6th the last race, P6.
He's got a lot of potential. He does. He's got a lot of skill. Just concentration.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that are really good in qualifying, and then race pace, they might not be so consistent, and then vice versa. You know, someone can be really good at the race.
So it was like Kevin's off. Yep, he sure is. Kevin Torrance in the grass. Yeah, he's backed it out, put it in the garage now. So wow, it's what it's going to be like most of the day. These guys are not acclimated to the Porsche Cup, but they're not practicing this almost every day. It's like it's the same thing as riding a motorcycle, but this is like a 100,000 horsepower motorcycle. Compared to a regular motorcycle they drive, it's a lot more active, I guess, as far as getting the tires warm, and it requires a lot more flex in it.
Yeah. But it sounds really nice.
It's a great looking car. It sounds I think my favorite sounding car in the game probably is either the Mercedes or the Aston Martin. Sounds pretty good too. That full throttle, full song.
Yeah.
That Mercedes sounds deep, guttural. I love it. It's great. I like the Mercedes, but I like the sound. I guess that's all right.
Yeah, the Mercedes have this really guttural sound, like.
The Aston Martin, everybody sounds like that in real life. I've seen the Aston race at Circuit America, and they go to the bridge at full song, just wow. It's loud. I think the only car that's louder than that is that Ford GT, the new one that came out a couple years back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that car got a nice sound to it too.
That's good too.
Yes sir. I got before they even made that car as a diecast, they had that car as a diecast, but not. It had it as a street car. It was a silver car. But it was the same thing, and I couldn't find it. Obviously, they won't make it yet. And these guys had just won Le Mans, and Circuit Americas was their next race. And so both teams came to the United States that had just won Le Mans. I got them to autograph that one car.
Oh, nice.
So I got 8 drivers on one car.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, they're coming out with that car in the Lego, the Techniques Lego set coming out this year.
I see that online a lot, but how many pieces there?
I built a few of those. I have the first Bugatti that came out. It's 3,500 pieces. So it's not. It's a full working gearbox. So it's unbelievable.
What about the Formula 1 cars? Those cars, I've seen a lot of those.
Yeah, they have a McLaren. No, I haven't gotten that. I got out of hand. I have quite a few of these now, so I had to stop.
Right. Yeah. It's hard to. You don't have enough. There's not enough hours in the day for that.
Yeah, exactly. You have to put them somewhere.
You don't want to destroy it.
Only it's up P5.
Oh, it sure is.
That's the only movement so far. Bird is on a valid. Yeah, he's on a valid lap. So.
Oh, in front of him there. Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Oh.
That ruined it. That ruined it.
Yeah.
That ruined it.
But that's not his fault. I mean, he just caught him at that pace.
Yeah, less than 3 minutes. But Bourne is now up, so maybe he's feeling the heat. He lost in the first turn.
So
or second turn, I think.
He lost some time there, but he's on another ripper right here, so we'll see if right with Birdie or see pull something out of the hat here and take that spot away from Chris Bourne. I think it'd be psychological warfare then and get that pole position from Chris.
Yeah, they're so close.
Yeah, I mean, that's really close.
Yeah, so Bourne have the fastest first sector, Derek have the fastest second sector, and Chris has the fastest third sector. So I mean they're neck to neck.
Well, I think Derek would have had it not been in the way there, but let's see what happens here. He's got to track in front of him now, nobody's in the way.
Yeah, Derek is behind 0.2 now, so he's not gonna, unless he do something remarkable here.
You never know.
Oh, he's that's that cool Slade livery.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think he's got good taste in liveries. Here he comes down to the long back straightaway. What is this back straightaway called?
That's where was
This is Brundle Corner.
Yeah, it's a Bentley straight.
This used to be an airfield?
Yep. Same as Silverstone obviously, and there's some other track also. No, he's behind 0.6. No.
He's got one more shot though, right? He's got 45 seconds, he's got one more shot.
Yeah, see with Derek more where Chris is. Chris is just starting.
Is he going to make it though?
Yeah, Chris is behind, but Derek is up.
Oh boy. Who do we ride with, Derek or Chris? I don't know. I'm going to ride with Derek. Come on, Derek. A shower of blossom hangs for Derek Bird or Chris Bourne?
Yeah, so let's see what Derek can do. Oh, he lost a little bit of time. He's not even with his previous time. He has to pick it up. Oh, it is gaining a little bit. He's up 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Oh, he lost again in that turn.
I think his tires are coming off as far as maximum performance. They're good, but they're not as optimal as they were. He's pretty working pretty well. The Brundle corner. It's on open right now. Top of that, I'll know it forever. Oh boy. He's got to get this real clean right here.
Yeah, he's up. He's up. And
here we go. Here we go. That's the hardest part right here. He's on it. He's on it.
Oh no, he had it. He had it. He was up 0.2.
I know he pushed too hard. Oh my God. Chris is off in the grass too.
Yeah.
Oh man. So
no one is really out that can improve this.
Drama.
Oh yeah.
Drama. Big drama.
Good drama there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell so loud with that.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for allowing me up here. It's been my last time, right?
Yeah.
What a great run, man. That was awesome stuff. Oh my God, Gary's probably like, what happened? He's here. The crowd is stunned silence. Yes. Hang on one second. I'll be right back. Coming. Wait down.
Yeah, so that's qualifying for you. We have Chris Bourne and Derek Bird on first row. Then we have Howard, Arobas, Ollie, Thomas, Shannon, Bekavak, Terence, and Mike Molesky. All right, Merch is on the chat. So now you can actually see your chat coming up on the screen. So that works. Wow. Yeah, no worries. Okay, we have Johnny commentating as I think he's streaming as well at the same time. So. All right, so yeah, don't forget to like the video. That will be awesome. So Porsche Cup at Snetterton. I'm not a big fan of Snetterton, but you know, this Porsche Cup going to be fun. I think we're going to see a big fight between Chris and Derek as usual. We don't have Jonathan Wood here, unfortunately. He's always a delight to watch when he's fighting with Derek, but now we have Chris. And the championship standing, Chris is in the lead. Just 1 point ahead of Derek. I think that's because he had the fastest lap last race, I believe. Or actually, yeah, so Derek, race number, well, I'm talking about race number 2. He was second, and Derek was first. So they'll be trading places. So he did a 1:49.7 as the fastest. Let's get into looking at the cars. So there we go, Derek on first row, but Chris Bourne is the one that took the pole. Then we have Mr. Howard and Jeremy in P4. Jeremy sits right now P6 in the championship. Ollie, he sits P5 in the championship. And Thomas, where does he sit? Thomas. Yeah, this is his first race. He hasn't raced before in the championship. And Shannon, he was also, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, he did a P6 last race. And Joe Bekavak and Torrance. It looks like someone skipped out. We're missing someone on the lineup here. Mike Molesky dropped out, it looks like. So we're gonna be 9 guys on track. Get on the helicam. So if you're new to eSeniors, this is an organization of 50 plus years old drivers. You can find us on SimGrid, also on Facebook, and also on the web. eSeniors GT3 Championship on the web. If you search for that, you can find us. Yeah, and if you want to join eSeniors, find us on SimGrid. Get to our Discord, get age verified, and you will get the invitation links to SimGrid for sign up for the different championships. So that's how we do it, to make sure that indeed people are 50 years and older. So, all right, rolling start, 40-minute race, no pit stop. Just racing from start to finish. And a tricky track, specifically for Porsche. I think these high-speed corners, you really have to take it easy. Knight Mileski retired. He didn't have his brake pedals really adjusted, so he didn't pace, so he didn't want to get in the way. So here we go.
Let's look at that side by side. Who is it going to be?
Yeah, and there's the start. Green.
That's tight.
Yeah, Chris has the inside. The late break. Oh, side by side with Derek. Still side by side coming into turn 2, the hairpin.
Chris trying to squeeze him off there a little bit. Oh, nice.
Yeah, Chris has the advantage. Looks really clean, turning down a little bit in the field. Yeah, very clean. So now the chase begins.
That's it. The first couple of corners was key corners there. Of course, a couple of laps into it, the tires will be at maximum temperature. They are not right now. So anything can happen. Oh, look at Howard just shooting up there. So it's still on the what's the word? The caution list a little bit. You got to be careful here, especially in the laps. Let's see it going. Oh, look at Howard again. See, it's way out there.
Yeah, I think they basically just run in the order they started.
Oh, so Ali Ozin, Kevin Torrance and somebody else was at Beckerback back there had some issues. They're going again now. So they're back there. Shannon by himself. Thomas Revere in the back of Ali. Jeremy's been running good too as well, according to P4.
Yeah, Derek is not, or Chris is not losing Derek. Derek is keeping pace with him so far.
I think he does that on purpose, just to kind of annoy you. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him do that to several drivers, just stay right there and not try to pass him. He could, but he doesn't, and they end up making a mistake because they're looking at the mirror where he's at. So yeah, we're live on YouTube, so if you're guys out there that want to watch a different stream later on, after you watch yours, you get a different perspective. Phoenix Motorsports is the place I'm shooting at. So it's Phoenix Motorsports and Broadcasting, so stop by and use like and follow. I usually commentate the races. I'm the unofficial, I guess, commentator. I'm just practicing doing my thing and trying to keep my trait up. So the best way to do it is just do it every day. And so I'll commentate anything, anywhere, anytime, any place, and it is what it is. I usually do it by myself, but it's good to have someone that moves like Chris. Chris knows what he's actually doing. So I kind of just fly by. And, yeah, it's fun. Wonderful day. Again, we live here at Snetterton. The track temperature is here. Do you have any info on that, Christian? Track temperature and stuff like that for Snetterton?
Oh, I muted because I had my dog was barking, and then I forgot to.
I heard him. I thought that was him. I thought
yeah,
was break.
So loud, unbelievable.
Yeah. So is there a track temperature? Can we do that data here?
Yeah, I don't have that somewhere.
So looking back at Terry Bird on Mr. Howard. Straight away into turn 1. Still a high speed up there. Really good, just moderate the throttle. Not even just dropping the gear down. Just staying in high gear. Now he's down. Third gear, more or less. Power again. You see how he comes with power? He just stabs the gas pedal. Slowly brings that car, brings the power up to that Porsche. Back in this thing is tremendously used. Even when your tires are warm. Skinny tires and a big white body. It's not a good car. They're gripping you.
Yeah, they have the big old engine swinging around back there. If you start to get movement on the rear, that whole thing gonna work like a pendulum.
Yeah. For sure, yeah, exactly. And we've seen that with some of these guys during practicing, early qualifying. So some of these guys would, get some tank cycles going on there. That's what's happening. You got back and swinging back and forth. Big motor back there. But look at Derek, just jacked Howard, just flat. He didn't make any mistakes. Derek just gave the power on it. So you gotta go. Second, half a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets a little, just, it looks like Derek gets a little loose, yeah.
Well, I think it's the arrow that he gets behind too close to Chris, and then the arrow kind of gets his car and washes out.
That could be, yeah, that could be.
He doesn't have much downforce in the front. They don't have those canards and all that other stuff that these racing GP cars. They have that lower spoiler. That's it. Splitter, so it's like, that's it. They don't really have a little downforce back there.
So Ollie and Thomas, they tried to make something happen. Thomas is up 0.6 to Ollie. Ollie tried to reach Jeremy.
Tommy Renier. Yeah, working. Oh, look at Thomas. Oh, man.
Yeah, late break there.
Oh, send it. Captain Send It. That's what I call it. Captain Send It. He will.
Yeah, let's see what he do in the hairpin. Yeah, let's try. He's gaining on Ollie for sure.
These tires are coming in. As I said earlier, he's been practicing. I watched him practice, and he's got some speed. I think he's tired of not being able to podium. He wants to finish well. I don't think he knows he's a contender or anything like that. I think he's 14 points, 15 points, but still, I mean, it's always good to have a podium every once in a while. Maybe not a win, but it's a podium.
Yeah.
So he's going to try to run Mr. Howard down.
Oh, Derek. He's I have to look at Derek now. He's catching up.
150, 292. That's pretty fast. That's not the fast thing. It's probably 148, right? Wasn't it? 148?
Yeah, up there.
We're 60 seconds slower right now, but I don't think you ever. I very rarely have seen a car go faster during the race than they get qualifying. Very rarely do you see that. There was a few seconds slower, but
yeah. I'm pretty slow on qualifying, so sometimes I actually run the qualifying pace during the race.
Right. Yeah.
So that's a little irritating, but.
What can, they got a full load of gas right now, so all of them have got a full tank of gas, so that's kind of help.
Yeah, so we're probably going to see some improvements to time. So last time was actually Derek put the 149.9 as the fastest lap right now. That's pretty good. Oh, he's really up there.
Yeah, he's on Chris Boy. There it is, side by side. Oh boy, taking a look.
He's gonna make something happen here soon.
No, knock it on his back door. They're in there. Trick or treat. Let's see if Chris Porter looks in his mirror. You'll be able to tell because he'll bobble somewhere along the way in the corner or something like that. Either brake late or something. He'll make a mistake, a visual mistake, and he'll know that he's in his mirror and looking in his mirror. And that's what Derek wants to do is get him looking backwards and he'll make a mistake.
Oh, he's working that wheel. Derek is coming out on the Bentley straight.
He's staying off a little bit to the side there, so he doesn't get the full arrow loose effect. So I guess with a little bit more arrow on his driver's side there, he can make that.
Oh, he's looking at the inside.
Oh, Chris opened the door for him, bro.
Try to stress Chris as much as possible. Oh, he hit the curb there a little bit.
Yeah, that's a big rumble strip right there too.
Yeah. And then this nightmare last corner is just the hardest.
But look at that, the pitch in the yaw, and Derek's car, as opposed to Chris's car. Derek's car has a little bit more flexibility. It's side by side than Chris's car. Chris's car looks real stiff, I guess, when it's pitching left and right, as opposed to forward and backwards.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that. Different setups, but Derek likes a loose car. I just cannot drive a loose race car.
Hey, Nikos on the stream. Nikos Margaritis from Greece.
Hey, all right.
Greek. Yeah, Greek.
Is that Christmas?
Yeah. Kalispera, that's good evening.
Kalispera?
Mm-hmm.
Learn something new every day. What a great battle this is right up front. First two drivers are the top two in the points battle here. Chris Bourne and then Derek Bird, only separated by 2 or 3 points. It wasn't very much.
Yeah, Chris won the first race, and the second race was Derek's. So we'll see who takes this one. And you get the extra point for the fastest lap too. So Derek has the fastest lap right now.
Chris got him by a little bit because he got the pole, and then he got it today too, right? Or did Derek? It was Chris that got pole, so he's got those extra points today as well. So even if Derek wins, I think Chris might still be in the lead by just a slight margin.
Yeah, well, he doesn't get any. You only get an extra point for the fastest lap during the race.
Oh, so
that's
not qualifying then. Okay.
No, you don't get anything there.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, it looks like his car. Maybe it's just kind of some sort of a network issue, but it looks like Derek's car is wiggling a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I watch that all the time, but I don't think it's a network issue because it happens all the time. You know, when I watch him race, I look down at his car, I look at it from different angles, and you can tell that back end is really loose. He says he likes a loose race car, so I mean,
yeah,
that's kind of a scary thing to me. Honestly, 200 miles an hour with a loose race car is not where I want to be. There's confident in his ability to do this, and he's born holding on to his own, so he hasn't looked back once. He knows he's there, but he's not going to look back. He might catch a chance right here, but not in the corner or anywhere near where he needs to be. Look at that. Derek just gets right up on him.
Oh, yeah.
He is just half a car either way, or a car either way.
I mean, there's 28 minutes left, so he needs to be patient. He shouldn't do anything
I think he's just
too
trying
crazy.
to stage right now. That's what he's doing. He's just trying to get him.
Yeah. Wait for a mistake.
Or force an issue, force a mistake. If Chris goes off and Derek can set sail, if he gets a 10-second gap or something like that, it would be hard for Chris to catch that car.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to do right here, is create something, create some kind of situation there. And there he goes.
Welcome everyone on the stream that's joining. Don't forget that like button.
There you go. Seniors, like and subscribe. Phoenix Sports, please come by. Visit us.
Oh, Bekavak is out in the grass.
There it is. Go back in time and see what's going on here. There it is.
I'm forced error. Let's see. I'll do a little replay real quick.
I'm doing it now.
See what happens.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Oversteer. Yeah.
Wow. Bummer. Nobody's behind him, so no worries about anybody coming up on him. Where are the leaders at? How far are they away from him? I'm not sure they're pretty close to him. They're on the straight away now. Chris is trying to break the draft a little bit, running just a little bit off to the right. He's starting to get that happen. Let his tires cool down maybe a little bit. He's charging up again.
Yeah, this is the closest battle. We have Thomas on Ollie, but he's not really doing that much inroads.
Gotcha. So I was looking at
Keeping an eye on that one too.
That's what I did. When you get within a zero, when I see a zero up there, I'll go have a look. But right now, this is for P1 and P2. This is for the championship, and not for the championship, but for the championship. This points implications here. For I guess bragging rights. They're 1-1 as far as wins. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, they lapping very, very close to each other, like in 150.3 and 150.6 on Derek.
Derek's undoubtedly the king of the Porsche car, but Chris is an all-around driver. He can drive just pretty much anything, especially that Lamborghini that he races there. That's a hard car to win in, and he does that pretty consistently. So gotta give hats off to Chris for his driving talent here. For sure, he's definitely a fast driver.
Yeah, and Chris has been with these seniors for as long as I remember. Derek too, I think.
They're like furniture in these seniors' house. They're just there. They're one of the first oil paintings on the wall, right?
That's true.
Yeah, the lineage of ancestry. Well, Chris has got just a ton of speed on that front straightaway.
I know, he's relentless.
A ton of speed. Now this one here, Derek squirts right up to him, but I mean, that's it. That's all you can do.
Oh, this is very close.
Oh boy.
They're so even too, lap times. They turned up the heat a little bit, so they're like a low 120 or 150.
I think Derek just does that just to kind of. He probably going just as fast or not a shade faster, but I think he just stays right there and just just harasses him the whole time. He knows he's there. So that makes Warren unable to make a mistake. He can't relax. I think that in itself creates stress. There's a shiesty character, man. He'll get you a bunch of different ways.
They'll get you.
They'll get you, yeah, for sure. I gotta admit that. This is sick. He's the nicest guy. We're talking prettiest guy in the world. On the track, he's a monster. Cars are looking fast here. Derek just has that turning. He's got that thing nailed. He knows exactly where to put that Porsche. Yeah. Oh, he just gets right up on Chris. Yeah, Chris opens the door. One of these little twisty big corners there. Derek's just going to get right in there. No problem. And that's not what Warren wants. He doesn't want to be side by side for sure. Getting close to that one here at the first straightaway. He's definitely close to gap down, so looks like he's going to try to make a push here with 23 minutes and 5 seconds to go. 6 good time, of course, Christopher Ford. Did I say your last name right? Ford?
York. It's like New York, but with a T, like York. That's the way I have Americanized it a little bit. So.
Our Swedish commentator, so international racers, international commentators.
Absolutely. That's how we do.
That's how we do.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to Sweden next year. This year, actually, kind of third quarter, I think. So I'll be out of commission for a while.
Well, it'll be all right. At least you're gonna go back home and you'll be settled down and you'll be able to concentrate more on this, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's really the point. Gonna retire and do what I like to do. So.
That's it. So you've done your 20 years here and you're gone, huh?
Yeah, well, I've been 30 years here now, so over 30 years.
You had an extended prison sentence here in Texas.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been released.
There it is!
Chris goes off.
Oh, born off in the grass. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. You harassed him to death, Chris.
Yeah, and Chris did the right thing there because he could have continued, but he would have gotten an advantage from that. So, all right, Chris needs to go back to the drawing board.
What a move that was. And Derek Bird was right there to exploit it like he needed to be. You knew that he was going to make a mistake. Oh, look, Chris, Derek's off.
Yeah, I'm going to do a replay actually on what happened.
Looking in the mirror there.
Okay, I think he just spaced out and went off on this first event. I just did a replay on that, so.
You might have, we'll see Derek's on the inside there, and he forces the issue just a little bit there in one corner. Warren goes wide, both go wide. They're on the throttle here, and I think it's going to happen pretty soon here. I went back a minute, just in case. Let's see, there was a build up to that. There's Derek now looking up to the right, comes to the left, I'm sorry. So that's what happened. He was looking to the left, and I think Chris anticipated him to be there because he had a run on him there, and he just went wide. He missed his braking point, and looking in the mirror, trying to find out where Derek was. Derek got him. And then again, Derek gets himself right here.
Chris is back on him now, so. Let's see how long that lasts. 20 minutes left, no pit stops. We're about halfway.
Wow. So, yeah, Derek was a little wide there, but they're together now again. Now it's going to be the shoes on the other foot. Now, I don't know if I was Derek, if I would have waited till maybe, if I was Derek, I would have waited just a little bit longer to make that move. Because Chris behind him for 20 minutes, and so now it's his turn to apply the pressure. Exciting stuff here.
I'm going to go down and look at Thomas. He's just about to catch Ollie. Oh, they're coming up to traffic. Oh, Thomas had to pull back a little bit. Came up on Ollie a little bit too quick. It's a good track to pass. There's several places where you can pass, so that's not an issue here.
It's just flat, and if you miss your corner, you're going to be off around these guys. And there's no, I don't know. You need a little banking for some of the exits. I guess if you spin your tires, it's really easy here on a flat surface.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm sure the sun is boiling down here. It's a pretty warm track temperature, which we don't know.
No.
Some of these games have a lot of data, like project cars and Formula One. You have a lot of track temperature data, things like that. So Thomas, you're forcing the issue with Mr. Lenort.
Lenort, Ollie. Yeah, I just call him Ollie.
Alias. We knew he had surgery, right, recently?
Yeah, he did something on his elbow, I think.
No, that's what he said. What? His pronouns now are he, she, and so he sees me think Arlette. That's all I know about the surgery.
Oh, yeah.
He said his big boob's giving away now he's driving, so I don't know what that means, but that's what he said. I'll just repeat what he said. Yeah, Arlette. Arlette.
That sounds French.
That sounds French, right? It does sound French. Maybe it seems French, I don't know. Who knows? But it's a three-way battle right here. It's awful precision. Thomas Renier, Arlette, and of course Jeremy. Now, how do you say Jeremy's last name?
Arobas.
Around the bend they go. So let's go back up front and see what we got here. A little bit, half a second gap here between Chris Bourne and Derek Bird. The Bird is the word. Leading him around here. P1 right now. Currently a fast lap. I think belongs to him. It does.
Yeah, Derek has the fast 1:49.9.
There you go. Trying to go back in time and the Bird time machine there, but there's Chris Bourne. Close the gap there a little bit. As Derek Bird goes wide on that one corner, he's about the second or third time he's going wide there. That's not his favorite corner. That's on the first straightaway. Here they come down the first straightaway. Burning through space and time. Chris just trying to see the draft there of Derek Bird, trying to just close that gap. And Derek squirts away. Chris Bourne and Chase. So Chris Bourne with a fast lap, 1:49.920. So he takes that spot from Derek Bird.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
he's pushing now. He wants to get back. He wants to get back up front.
Well, he's got 17 minutes to do it, so he knows that time is going to be ticking here pretty shortly. So nobody has to pit. I was going to say nobody's pitting yet, but nobody has to pit. So
no, I don't think anyone will pit unless they actually need to.
Yeah, you're not going to win. If Derek or Chris goes, either one of them go into the pits, that's it. They're not going to recover from that. What's their gap to P3? 14 seconds? Holy smoke, man. They gapped the guy already, 15 seconds? That's a long way. That's a quarter of the track, almost. Big gap there. 12 laps into it. 16 minutes and 33 seconds left. East Seniors battle at Porsche Cup. Snetterton is the place. Derek Bird dropping the bomb on Chris Bourne, taking that position away. Just a few minutes ago, a few laps ago, y'all missed it. Created a situation where Chris had to look back and go off the track. And that's it. He's gonna snatch and grab since then.
Yeah, otherwise I'm gonna see who. Yeah, everyone is actually running in their qualifying position. So the only two that are not is Chris and Derek. So Chris qualified in P1 on pole, but no one have actually changed position during the race, which is kind of interesting.
Just barely though. He didn't qualify by a large number. He qualified by what did you say? 1/10 or a tenth of a second. I mean,
something like that. Yeah.
It's the smallest amount of time. So. possibly even say that they were equal in times and in car value and the whole works here. So it's just going to come down to the driver here. Who has the most experience and who has the most concentration and who can do the job here. Because the cars are equal. I mean, they're definitely equal.
And Howard has really, he's in no man's land right now. He's running in P3, but he has 15 seconds to, or 16 seconds to the leader and 28 seconds to the guy behind, or 12 seconds to the guy behind. So
that's okay though, because you've got no pressure from the back. You can just concentrate on your laps and just keep hitting your marks. If you make a mistake, you got a big gap behind you, so you'll be all right.
Yeah.
There's no walls here to bash into unless you go on one of these curves and shoot off into the guardrail right there. But I don't know. He knows he can't catch the other two unless they have a.
Ollie went wide, so Thomas is up on him now. See if he can do something. Maybe Ollie's tires are starting to go away.
Where's Jeremy and all this? He's got to get a little gap on him, so he's not too far up on front. But there's Thomas right there taking a look. He tries to break that draft here. That's what Derek Bird did. He went up to the right there, and I think Chris Bourne just didn't know where he was at. So Thomas needs to take a play from that playbook there, and see if he can make that work on the Australian. Alec Yortner. The booby man.
Yeah.
So we're still working on his podcast. I don't know what this is going to be. Down the first straightaway. So if you were going to pick a driver here that's the driver to showcase right now for a hot lap, for a crank it up lap, who would it be? Would it be Derek Bird or would it be Chris Bourne?
I think Chris Bourne. I think Chris Bourne actually.
Let's take a Ministry Speed Motorsports E-Seniors crank it up with Chris Bourne. And we'll ride on the track here with him and see what he's got cooking the oven speed. How about that? Right.
Yeah, coming into, where is he? Okay, he's coming out on the Bentley straight. He's sitting 0.9 behind, so he won't get any slipstream from Derek here. He just has to put his head down. It's less than 13 minutes. This is a difficult combination. Oh, he's really coming up on Derek.
God, he sent it there. Holy smoke. Yeah, he's definitely going to bring the heat right now. He's going to bring it right now. But Derek Bird is an immovable stone.
See how's he going to take this turn?
Clean.
Oh, that's good.
That's
very good.
He's all there, but he's all right. He wants to stay right behind Derek, get that draft, get that pull.
I think you have to be like 0.2 behind in order to get any draft on these.
Yeah, we got really close. Derek, nice entry, nice exit. Stays up the rumble strips. That's key right there. That's key right there.
Here you have to go really tight and kind of switch around this. Oh, almost a little.
Yikes! Boy, another coat of paint. That would have been it for Derek Bird Coper there.
Yeah, Mike, the Twitch chat is also appearing on the screen. So both YouTube and Twitch. There should be a little marker. You see which one comes from YouTube and which comes from Twitch. Oh, he's oversteered.
What's that, Mr. Fisher? We got your other driver here, Fisher, here. I tell you what, Chris is just trying to bring it on the bird here. $322 for Chris Bourne, $155.37 for Derek the Bird. I don't know. Hey, Chris is on right there.
Oh, late break.
You might have him here. You might have him here in the draft. He's within the draft zone that you said.
Yeah.
He's got him. Now what's Derek going to do? He's got to make that car 20 feet wide at least.
It goes a little bit on the inside.
Yeah. He's got to force him to the outside. Derek's a master of the arrow push. Oh. Chris wants that spot on the outside. He said, "Go, I'll take it." Oh! Yikes! Come on now. You're not gonna get any more closer than this. Easterners battling out here with two of the finest Porsche Cup drivers, in the league, or anywhere for that matter.
Yeah, good battle.
You compete, you know what time it is. You just come on down to ECU, sign up. Chris will get you signed up and get you all laced up and put you on the track, see what you got against these two guys.
Yeah, we have plenty of room on this championship. A lot of slots open if you want to go in and try your luck.
That's what you're gonna be. Just try your luck. Yeah, it's gonna be like the carnival. You know, you might win one, but I don't know. It's gonna be. Yeah, these guys are carnies, but for sure. So the game's rigged, man. It's rigged. Don't even try it. Just watch. Just enjoy us commentating and just sit down and eat a sandwich. That's it. Watch these guys do the battle. Yeah, great stuff here today. Easterners. Oh man. So Chris Bourne just scratching and clawing, trying to get back in front of Derek Bird. Qualified pole. Derek snatched it away from him. Forced an error, and I think that just kind of got under Chris's skin. Now he's just. You know the time's running short, 8 minutes, less than 10 minutes to go, so the clock is ticking, and he's got to come on with it right now, this very minute, you know, if he wants to get in front of Derek Bird. Derek is, like I said, he's an immovable stone. It's hard to get rattled. If he makes a mistake, it's because he did it, not because anybody forced him to do anything. He's very consistent in his driving. That's one thing I got to say about Derek. He's very consistent.
Yeah, it looked like Chris lost a little bit on this last lap.
There was that exit that he, usually that Derek struggled in that there. He went a little wide there, stayed on the normal strips too long, and that back tire just spinning around. He had to get off the throttle there and get it back underneath him. That's why I try to tell these guys like Shannon and these guys that say, you got to step the robo strips, man. You can't ride the robo strip on exit, halfway down it, or all the way, to where it stops. You got to get off it, or not even get on it, to be honest with you. The robo strip is just no good. I mean, it's good for what it's supposed to be doing, but it's not good for racing, for sure. It doesn't give you any kind of speed or momentum. See how Derek's just avoiding it completely. He's there, but like that's not good. He's already slowing down at that point. If some of these corners here, like right here, he nips it, he's off it real quick. He has to go on the
following Ollie is now getting close to Jeremy. Oh, now he went a little bit wide, so Thomas had to avoid him. That's the other battle.
Yeah, so Thomas never got around it. He never did. Shannon by himself. Mr. Howard all by his lonesome there. Oh, he's all by himself. Full race. Well, you sure Ollie right there. Yeah, you're right. On the back of Jeremy now. So this could be a pass. Ollie stays right on him. Let's see if we can shake up our triple leader. The head lead admin, I guess the Presidente.
Yeah, I like the silver livery has going on there, Jeremy.
That's a really nice car, man. It really is.
Very nice and clean.
That's the color of my car, just like that, silver, bright silver like that. It gives you that fire plane look, that P-51 Mustang, type metallic look. I love it. Nice polished steel there. So he's on it, but I'll tell you, he's coming. He's trying to get somewhere. He wants another spot. So if he takes that spot, he'll be P4. Not quite on the podium, but I guess that would be a victory in itself. So Jeremy leading him around for the slower class, I guess. The slower part of it.
Yeah, Ollie is sitting behind him or in front of him on the championship. So this
really.
Ollie in P5 and Jeremy in P6 in championship, so they would be able to change places if this stands.
Is that right? So they will change places then?
Yeah.
Oh boy. See, Ollie doesn't want that.
They're on the same points. They have 48 points both.
Yeah, so that'll give Jeremy some momentum there. Give him some drive on this deal here. So yeah, Ollie Oz is definitely trying to. He definitely wants to get around it for sure. No doubt. Kind of watching that other battle there. It's a little more than half a second, so Chris Bourne has not yet mounted another charge, but he will be shortly. He's going to have to if he wants to get around for the win. So let's see that gap drop down a little bit more, and I'll switch over to watch this battle here between Ollie and Jeremy.
Yeah, they were pretty even last lap, time-wise.
But they just left Renier behind. Thomas just ran out of talent or something. His tires came off or something because they just left him behind. He's gone. He's not even a factor in this battle anymore. He's not that far back, but I mean, considering what he was a minute ago.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So I just gotta get right up on him right here. Just stay on him and stay on him like glue. Look at Jeremy's car. Like, I'm looking at it from the aerial view in the helicopter cam, and it looks like the back end is just shaking a little bit. It's a little bit loose back there. I'm not sure if that's just my eyes or what. Here they come down the first straightaway. Let's see what their times are. $152.7 for Mr. Arobas and 152.650. Oh, it's just a shade faster. Just a shade faster, not much. So here we are, 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Chris, I think we're going to miss the bus and you're going to hurry up. You better hurry up. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, they're just churning out the laps here.
Yeah. It's almost done. Just 3 minutes and 31 seconds to go.
Yeah. Chris was a little bit faster, 0.4 faster last lap, but Chris still has the fastest lap with 2/10. So they've been so close. I mean, so close in qualifying and best lap, almost the same. Oh, Bourne is coming up on him here a little bit, coming up on the start straight.
Yeah, so I'm watching that right now. But Derek Bird, he's known for dropping bombs, and I think he's going to drop a little one today.
Try to brake late.
Chris is looking at keeping his car nice and clean, nice and stable. He's not trying to juke around too much. He wants to close that gap and make the last ditch effort to get around Derek Bird. The king of Porsche Cup, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Is it
I think if you're, I mean, he's the master of the Porsche.
He is.
That's just how it is.
He is. Now, a lot of people say, well, you show favoritism. Yeah, I do in a way, but I like, some of these guys that just have good personalities, and they deserve a little bit more of the way of promotion. But I mean, I'm not afraid to say, hey, I like this guy, or whatever. I mean, I like them all, but I like this. The obvious. Derek definitely has the command of this car, and it's a lot of fun to watch him race it. Especially against a qualified driver like Chris Bourne. Like, come on, man. We're going to talk to Derek in a minute. He's going to be like all out of breath. So it's not an easy thing to stay out in front of Chris, or somebody like that. So he's definitely working for it.
Yeah, so we have an all British podium right now.
Yeah,
where
sure it's all right. So we got.
Well, it's a British track, so I mean,
yeah.
It should rain when they drive a British track.
Yeah,
but we don't really use weather.
Why? You need to introduce a rain race, man. Every once in a while, you need, or at least make a rain happen. It's got to be something. Oh, Ollie's around.
Oh, she went off.
What happened here?
Let's see.
There he is. Oh, he blew it. Let's see. So Jeremy had a little gap on him there, so Ollie was just slow down and just got that.
Up on the curb a little bit, looked like, and then he oversteered.
And that gives Thomas Renier that spot. Oh,
yes.
Or Shannon. That's it. White flag. You stand by.
Oh, Chris is now very, very close to Derek.
Oh my God! There he comes from the outside. Oh.
Is it gonna go over and under?
Nope. They're gonna tighten the Derek has that door closed. No, sir. Not even an inch of room for him to get in there. No, sir. Oh man, what a great battle this is.
Great racing.
Let's go on board with Mr. Chris Bourne. He tries to run down Derek the Bird. Can he do it? Find out here in about 36 seconds. I don't know. Woo! What's he going to do? Another one? You're going to make it.
Oh, he went up a little bit
Oh,
too much. He
it.
made shot off the curb there.
That's it.
Come on there. Come on, Chris. Keep it together.
Chris got dirty tires now. He can't split the tires.
Oh, he lost a lot of time.
Yeah. So that's going to be it.
It's the fight. It's the last lap here, I guess.
Yeah. So many fat girls on the fence waving at Derek Bird, cheering and hollering. Derek. Tell you. There they are, all along the grandstands there. It's going to be a shower of bras and pants for Derek Bird. Find out. Oh, Chris Moore over the wheel strips. Chris is just trying everything. He's putting all the stuff. It's making it worse.
Oh, he's going wide.
Yeah, it's making it worse.
Come on now. Coming down to the last turn.
Could be the torpedo. What happened? Is he going to send it? No. What a great score. Chris Bird. That's going to be it. Derek Bird. Women want him and men want to be him, but there's only one Derek Bird. And here he comes crossing the stripe. P1. Yeah, baby. Chris Moore right in quick second spot.
That's it, Chris. Woo! Derek and Chris. And Thomas is still driving to get into the last turn. There he is. Oh, that's awesome. Good racing.
Absolutely.
Jeremy Arobas P4, Thomas P5, Ollie P6, Shannon P7, and Joe is P8.
All right, well, there you have it. Canadian, Aussie, Canadian. 4 Canadians in the field, all of them at the bottom of the pack. Well, that's Canadians do. They're losers. No, I'm just kidding. They're at the bottom of the pack.
Don't go there.
Yeah, no. It was pound moves for saying stuff like that. But yeah, Ali Oz, pretty good there for the surgery. Or should I say Alet, P6? Yeah, you're right. And Jerry,
yeah, I gotta pull these guys in here so we can have a little interview.
Let's do it. I'll let you take the lead. I'll say that.
Let's see. Let's get my things in order. So we have going to pull in Terry, and we have Derek. Yeah, so waiting for Chris. Gonna find Chris. He's not in the chat right now.
He's crying right now.
He might show up. So let's talk to P3, Mr. Howard. How was it?
That's my name, isn't it? P3. Keep getting P3.
Mr. P3.
Yeah, it was good. It was a really good race, nice and steady from me. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Derek was just on fire today. I thought he was quick last week, but this week, blimey. Yeah, I was struggling to get anywhere near, competitive with them guys. But the rest of the pack sort of, I had a big gap behind me and a big gap in front. So I just tried to consolidate it for the last sort of 5 or 6 laps.
That was going to be my question. How do you maintain concentration when you're just out there by yourself? I mean, what are you thinking about? What are you doing? I mean, are you just concentrating on getting your marks and your numbers and your laps, keeping it consistent, or what do you do?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm just trying to hit the same points every time. This circuit particularly, there's when you're pushing, you're right on the limits all the time, and at the slightest little. Well, I probably made half a dozen mistakes myself there. I didn't turn in quick enough, and then ended up going wide. Went off once. But my front tyres, my rear tyres stayed pretty much the same within 0.1, but my front tyres were going from 27.5 to 28.1. So there was a lot of, and then they'd cool back down. So there was a lot of temperature gain and loss. So it's just you've got to watch the tyres as well here. I think once they're hot, you're a bit buggered for about 4 laps. So yeah, it's just keeping concentration really.
That's what we can see that the guys slowing down and picking back the speed up again. You can see the tires. I figured there was the tires, but that's good information to have. Excellent. Well, congratulations again on your P3. Well done.
Yeah, awesome. So Derek, good job there.
Yeah,
Derek, go get him.
Really tense race that was. I think Chris has just put in the chat. It's bad being the lead car, and it is. Once I got by him, I was under pressure then, and it was tough.
Did I say that, Chris? It's going to be the roles are going to be reversed now. It looks like Chris is going to be applying the pressure to Derek.
Yeah.
Derek, man, how do you stay concentrating that much with that kind of pressure behind you? Man, he mounted like 3 or 4 different attacks on you, man, and just he got close a couple times. Looking on the inside, looking on the outside. Tell me about it.
Well, you got to concentrate on the track in front and not start looking at your mirror. Otherwise, that's when you start making mistakes.
That's it. So did you get him make that mistake when he went wide there? I saw you go off to the left there, and he kind of He was
Yeah,
waiting
not
for you
long
to come
after
in.
got
man.
by him. Yeah, a couple of bits going deep into a few corners. But towards the end, that tyres were going off a bit, especially in the first corner. It should be pulling up as well.
Got it.
Yeah, I have a feeling that you two guys gonna kind of go back and forth here because
Yeah.
on the whole championship, so it's gonna be exciting to see.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
So Chris, congratulations, P1.
No, P2.
I'm sorry, P2.
Oh.
Oops.
You got that used to say P1 to him.
No, it's a Freudian slip.
Yeah.
P2. Congratulations.
Absolutely gutted, but it was not gutted because it was such a great race, great battle, great.
Yeah, when you went off, it looked completely unforced. So was that? Did you kind of just lose concentration, or?
No, I see Derek to my left, and I didn't want to close the door on him, and I think I just missed a breaking point, hit marbles, and went straight on. And I figured they'd try and take the corner. I just cut across and then let him follow him behind, but.
You expected him to be on the inside there, right? When
Yeah.
you saw him down to the left, you expected him to
Yeah, I
send
could
it,
see him
right?
in the radar, and I was like, I'm not going to squeeze the door on him. I'll give him some room, and then I just couldn't stop the bloody thing.
Joe,
I backed off because I backed off because I was expecting you to turn in, but
Did you back off?
yeah. Yeah.
So next time, just stand the door, man.
Yeah. No, it's not a good play unless you're alongside when you get towards them. But
So next week we have Imola. That must be a tough race for the Porsche. I just have.
There's no tougher than Snetterton, is there really?
no,
Well,
I don't think
Bert,
any easy back with the Porsche.
Derek dominated Imola. He won every race but one at Imola in the GT3, the GT4, and I think the Porsche Cup, right? You won in all three cars, but you didn't win one GT3 race. I think it was to Jonathan Wood. I think you lost, right? Am I right on that? It was Imola, wasn't
I can't remember.
it? That was Imola. It was Imola. It was one of the first ones I commentated.
Johnny's a bit of an Imola specialist, to be fair.
I love it.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. So, Chris, tell me, man, Chris, all that concentration that you were trying to apply to catch Derek Bird, man. I mean, what is it about his style that you couldn't get around? Was these cars were equally matched, so it was driver against driver, but what was it that kept you back from taking that victory there?
There's only one line around the circuit.
Yeah.
There's only one line on waiting for someone to make a mistake, and Derek very makes mistakes, and he was parking like a bus like I was when I was in front of him.
Yeah, it was.
It was a beautiful race, man. Look,
Although you went defensive really early, Derek.
Yeah, I know because I know you're going to come up, and I was just saying, especially towards the end, the tyres were going a bit.
Yeah.
I was going to brake a bit early to pull it up, especially the first corner.
I was saving some rubber to the end, but.
I knew it.
Yeah,
I told you. I knew that was going to happen. You could read the way the car language, the body language of the cars were going, what they were doing, you know. And now that they're explaining it, it all fits perfectly. Yeah. So you guys are man, y'all like Mr. Spock's man of this Porsche Cup, man. You guys were running really good, man. It was a very technical, team, precise race, man. Very surgical, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm grateful for that.
All right, so tomorrow we have double header first group 2 at 11:30 Central Time, and then 1:30 p.m. Central Time, U.S. Central Time, group 2. So another Snetterton fight. So congratulations to great race. It was really entertaining. Thanks, Johnny, for joining me here with commentating. Thanks for everyone watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that. Buy a damn T-shirt too. Right?
Yeah, there you go.
And you're at it. So
I got Asher Shaps on my channel, so you can come over and get some of those.
Congrats, Terry. Congrats, Terry. By the way, sorry. Thanks guys for doing.
Good job, guys. So thank you very much,
Chris. Thanks for a great race, Chris.
See you later, guys. Thank you, Johnny.
All right,
Okay,
later.
Bye.
Bye.
So Derek, I'm still streaming. Let me give you a little bit more questions there. So Derek, man, what a race, man, that was. I mean, pressure was on. I knew you were going to be tired and wore out at the end there. I mean, he was really on you, man. I mean, he was really squeezing you hard there. I mean, wow. Tell me about that. Tell me the pressure there, man. What does it take to stay in front of a guy like Chris Bourne, man? I mean, what do you got to do to stay up there in front like that?
Just concentrate, and as I say, try not to watch the mirrors too much. But especially in this car, because it's so easy to go off.
Yeah.
You go, if you outbrake you, then you soon go off. So it's just like Chris said, defending early, so I don't have to watch my mirrors. If you're going to come, I have to go a long way around.
Right. So
No, but yeah,
Chris,
great race. No, he's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah.
Well, anyway, Derek.
I was going to say what Chris was talking about, keeping wide and not shutting the front off on Derek's car. That shows what a good driver Chris is, because if he had done that and there'd been an accident, could have been the end of the race.
Yeah.
So I always look at it like that. If someone's quicker, I'm going to let them pass and then just try and
he did that
stay in the race yourself.
That's good sportsmanship, good etiquette, driving etiquette. Just good understanding. What's the word? Situational awareness. He knew where he was at. He didn't want to do anything that was stupid. It was great stuff.
That's what I say. That's where I backed off, because I thought if he turns in, we're both going to be off.
Yeah.
I mean, you say just stay close to him, keep the pressure on. But obviously, he thought I was going to come.
We also caused a re-win match. I mean, he got you on qualifying by 1/10 of a second. I mean, it was that close. I mean, just that close. And then a great start from him. I mean, he kind of squeezed you up a little bit there, and that's the way it was. An excellent start, man. Clean driving all the way down. I didn't see any contact.
No. Qualifying, I was last lap. I was 3.5 tenths up when I put it on the last corner.
We were watching you. We were on board with you when that happened. Being Christopher, and you spun around. We both screamed like that. Because you were up on him. You had the pole.
Yeah.
You had the pole.
Yeah, I was up 3.5 tenths up. Yeah.
Yeah, you had the pole, and you had that rumble strip. Oh my God.
I looked at the clock. That's what I did. Since I was still up, and then got on the gas too early instead of watching the track.
Took your eyes off the road.
Yeah.
And see, that's critical. People don't understand that. You can't be looking around, sightseeing and daydreaming and all that. You got to be paying attention to what's going on. Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible. Well,
it's a lot more difficult on tracks like Snetterton and Alton Park, like the short circuits where you have no rest at all, no let up.
Yeah.
There was a little bit on the back straight, but like for say Spa, you could have a little look around.
Well, this is a busy track now.
Yeah.
The thing I like about it, it's flat. It's too flat for my taste, because I can't. I drive around with you guys and I look out. Where's your breaking point? Where's your turn in? I mean, I really, for me, I have a trouble seeing that. And it would probably be a bad track for me to try to drive on. I've driven it before back in the past, but I don't remember anything memorable about it. But just the flatness of it just kind of takes away from my perspective anyway. But you guys were out there hitting it, man. Howard, you were doing a really good job by yourself. We watched you for a few minutes there, and I mean, you stay clean and you stay consistent, and that's all that matters. You had a big gap. We had like a 20-second gap over the rest of the field. So, I mean, I told Jeremy, if he spins around and he goes out of control, he's going to be fine. He can just get back on and, dust off and just get back on the track, and he's got plenty of time. So, what a gap.
Yeah, I think around lap 8, Derek and Chris had sort of pulled away a bit. There was about 4 or 5 seconds ahead, but they were just really slowly creeping up. So I was just trying to push a little bit more, but it was beyond me really, my quality. So I just stuck where I was, and they just sort of started to drift away. So I just sort of consolidated where I was really.
Trouble is though, when you're like that, sometimes when you're out, it's hard to keep your concentration, isn't it? When you're not racing with anybody, your mind still wanders.
Yeah.
If you had a target,
yeah.
If you had a target, it's a bit easier. But then again, if you've got someone behind you,
oh no, that's the worst. It was a lot easier following Chris than him following me.
Yeah, I was going to say, what was it going to be easier? Was it following or being followed?
No, following's a lot easier.
Yeah. You don't know what he's going to do. He's such a talented driver. He can just get around you anytime,
You start getting cautious, you start getting on the brakes a bit earlier.
Oh, yeah.
You find out braking, you stand in.
You start worrying. You start overthinking the situation instead of just driving. I get you. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting. That was a lot of fun to watch. It really was. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, really enjoyed that. Great race it was.
Well, gentlemen, I got to be off here. I got to go to Home Depot and some other places here. But guys, thank you for allowing me to race with you guys or watching you guys. But tomorrow, you're going to be at here in GT3 again.
GT3 tomorrow.
1 to 2 o'clock, right? So we'll be back-to-back races.
Yeah, that's going to be a really interesting race if there's a big field.
Oh, there's a lot happening, I think. At least 20.
Yeah, it's quite good, isn't there? 20. Well, about 30 in there, 30 odd in Group 2.
Yeah, that's gonna be big and wild. That's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. There's gonna be a lot of action there. There's gonna be a lot of beating and banging and a lot of bent fenders and a lot of tears falling, and it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, there's a few tears flowing, I think.
It is. It's gonna be fun. I mean, some of these guys like Frank Kennett, some of these guys are just really fast, like Frank. You got Chris Moses, and these guys that are gonna come out here and try to do something. Just all these wild cards, man. They can win at any moment. And it's gonna be great, man. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. got his name now. Italian Ongaro, is it? He's really quick.
Who's that now?
I think he's Ongaro, Italian.
Yeah, Agaro. Yeah, oh yeah, the one who won. He won Monday, I think, here, right? Monday.
Yeah, he's been really quick this week. I think he'll give Chris a run for his money tomorrow. He's really quick here.
And the Caballero too, he could do something as well. So again, all these guys have pace. You know, they just have to put it all together. I guess that's kind of hard to do, man. When you got competition like this, to stay concentrated for 50 whole minutes. Oh, come on, I can't even concentrate 10 minutes. Man. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
50 minutes.
And then obviously, being a short course,
to break it up a bit.
yeah. So there's going to be a lot of blue flags, etc., trying to get past. It's quite difficult to get past anyone here as well.
It is, yeah.
So guys,
Very
congratulations
interesting.
again. Y'all guys did good. I'm gonna run off here. Howard, Bird, you guys are the best, man. Thanks a lot for having me. And,
Okay. Yes.
talk to us soon. Ollie, you're not here.
Yep.
Ollie's not here. He took off.
He's gone, I think. He's all gone, I think.
Olet, should I say? Olet.
Let's.
Olet. I never can go there. But yeah, all right. So tomorrow we'll see y'all. I'll be ready.
Yeah. Okay.
Cheers.
See you. Okay. Bye, Terry. See you.
Bye, Derek. Bye.
All right. So the race is over. You saw it right here live. Sixer Johnny Wallace Dodge. Adios, Derek the Bird, winning the whole Shamazo here. So y'all are tied, Derek? Are you there still? Are y'all tied? He says they're fine. Okay, so they must be tied, I think. Or no, wait. I think Chris Bourne has maybe a point on him because he got the past that. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll count it all out. But guys, thanks a lot for joining us. It was a lot of fun. Mr. Viscerek, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be racing. Adios. God bless. And c'est la vie. Ciao. Sayonara.